Thanks for joining me on this Monday evening. And for those who don't know, I am Zoe from Ainsley Fitness Coaching, and tonight I am going to be talking about why mums need guidance and not a PDF. Okay, so that's the things I'm going to be talking about tonight. I'm going to talk about the different things that guidance give you versus a PDF document. So let's talk about first up. First up is a PDF document that you download cannot adapt to real life. Okay, you download a workout plan, it just thinks your life's predictable. And let's be honest, mum life is not predictable. Broken sleep, kids' illnesses, work changes, all the juggles that we have to contend with in mum life. Okay, a PDF document isn't going to be able to adapt to that. Whereas obviously versus a sort of a guidance from a coaching person, you get that contact regularly, you can update them on life changes, how your week's going, how's your day going, and see how you're getting on, and then they can adapt it week by week, even day by day if necessary. And that's what happens during sort of my Strong Mum method with the ladies that sign on with me. So pop a comment or pop a me in the comment if you have downloaded a PDF workout plan and by week 2 life's kind of laughed in your face about it and there's no way that you're going to be able to follow this PDF. Okay, so let's be honest, the second thing we're going to talk about is a PDF plan doesn't fix the real problem. What we're looking at is what we're looking for when we're sort of working towards our goal. It is that mindset, it is building that confidence, it's getting that consistency embedded. And with a PDF document that you're just following, you're not always going to have that. You might be worrying, how am I lifting? Am I lifting heavy enough? Is it progressive enough for me? And again, with a PDF plan, you're not going to have that in place, are you? Okay, your sort of problem isn't being fixed then. You're not getting over that goal. You're not getting towards that goal. You're not getting over those hurdles or over those barriers with just a PDF document. And when you have guidance from a coach, you will have that sort of consistency put in place, and you'll be building that mindset with your coach or with myself. If you're with me, we build mindsets together and we tackle those hurdles together to work towards sort of reaching that goal. And having that sort of those conversations, building those skills that are going to take you on sort of further from the program and into your life to build those habits. Okay, so that was the second thing. So the second was a plan doesn't fix real problems. Okay, so let's go on to the third today. Okay, and the third I want to talk about is you need feedback. This is a big one for me. I've got to be honest with you. You need feedback, and a PDF plan that you've downloaded and saved into your Word document or saved on your computer, it's not going to give you feedback. There's going to be no feedback there, okay? And imagine doing something for 8 weeks and not knowing if you're doing it right, or not knowing if something you did that exercise, whether it was heavy enough, or you wanted to talk to somebody about how you found a certain exercise in your back workout. Okay, so that feedback isn't taking place. Whereas with inside my Strong Mum method and on my app, the mums that I work with are having great feedback. Okay, they have access to DM me every day, Monday to Friday, and sometimes at the weekend if I'm about. And we work together, so I get lots of messages and they give me their feedback on their workout of their day, or maybe something they're eating, or discussing how much protein intake. It's constant. The sort of coaching is constant day to day, and then weekly we have that weekly check-in, and we sort of feedback how their week has been, and again what we just said before about their life adapting, so their stress levels or their sleep or their kids being ill. I have one particular client, bless her husband's working away this week and she's not feeling very well, and her dog's been really ill. And she sort of came to me and said, like, Zoe, I don't know what to do. Like, this is the first time I haven't felt well. I'm solo parenting, and also I have been dealing with a dog situation. And so I was able to give her that feedback, and we had a conversation, and we adapted. And so I said to her, like, look, like, missing 1 or 2 workouts, it isn't going to affect it as much, but just see how you can do, or you drop your weight if you're feeling a bit tired. Like, listen to your body. Well, if you have a PDF plan, that's never happening. Okay, you're not going to get that. You're just going to be thinking, oh, I was meant to do that today, but I feel like rubbish or like crap, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to miss that one. And then it will slowly snowball into realising actually you end up abandoning the plan because like I said, you're not receiving that feedback, you don't know if you're working, you're not sure if you're seeing progress. So that's a massive one for me, the feedback, and that's what, unfortunately, that doesn't give you. But coaching guidance gives you that feedback. Working with myself or other coaches like myself gives you that real solid feedback to make sure you're constantly progressing and moving forward with your goal or whatever you're working towards. And again, like I said before, building that sort of life habit. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Life phases change. Okay, so let's be honest, like postpartum recovery, like a PDF document doesn't necessarily know that. It might be built for postpartum, that's fine, but let's be honest, every woman's postpartum looks different. No one is the same. Some women might find certain things hard. Some women might be lacking a lot less sleep. We also have sort of postpartum depression as well. We've got to think about, there's mental health side of it as well as physical. So yes, some PDF downloadable plans might say, oh, we're here for the postpartum recovery, but actually that's just a bog standard plan for everybody. Okay, so actually, whereas on your online coaching, where if you're working with myself or other online coaches, you really sort of get a feel of what sort of stage of your life you're going through right now. So it might be, like I said before, broken sleep. You might be really struggling with sleep that week, or it might be your hormone levels have really changed because you are due on your period and you're feeling sort of really empty and needing a lot more calories, or you're needing a lot less weight on those reps and you're feeling not as strong as you used to. So like put a comment or pop in the comments below what normally throws you off. What throws you off your working out? If you're having a week and you've got your workout plan ready, what throws you off in that week? I know for me, it sometimes can be hormonal. I've got to be honest with you. So for some other of you mums out there, it might be sleep, and it might be stress levels. It could even be work. It could be kids' illness. But for me personally, it is my hormones. And I will have some months where I feel like I can sort of handle my hormones, and I have others where I can't. I was just seeing someone calling my period. Yeah, okay, fair. So yeah, depending on how your period's affecting you, some of us have serious effects on stomach cramps, or like I said, having that sort of tired, exhausted feeling. I feel like mine is sort of like lacking control. So I sometimes feel that when I am during my period and I can feel my hormones building before that week before, that's when I start thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not being able to stick to my plan, or I'm not being able to fit it in. So yeah, those life changes are really important, and that's what you need to work with your coach, work with myself, send me a message, and then we work through that together. So again, like I said before, a PDF document can't necessarily can't really sort of predict that sort of effect having on you. Okay, someone else just popped up saying a long day at work. Yeah, okay, so again, unpredictable. We talked about that at the beginning, that a PDF plan just thinks your life is predictable and mundane, and sort of the same thing happen every day. But like I said, you can't predict that. Your work day might be challenging, and therefore that means that may affect how you feel if you're going to the gym after work. Sometimes in my one, I work out sometimes in the morning, and sometimes I work out at the end of the day, and it has its pros and cons, but I definitely feel it. Sometimes if my day has been super stressful, by the time I get home I think, oh god, I really don't feel like doing it. And again, that's where you'll have your feedback. Your coach will also that sort of check in. Your coach will check in with you. I always check in with my ladies if I feel like they haven't done the workout. I always have a little look, see how they're getting on, and check in with them and say, like, come on, talk to me. What's it about? And if we aren't able to do that over direct message, then we hop on a call and have a quick chat and see how we can sort of again adapt that and make that progress carry on. And then my last point, which again, I know I said the feedback was a big one, but I think this is also the biggest one, okay, for mums and women who work out, is having that accountability. And a lot of the time when I jump on calls with women that I chat through, and mums I chat on Instagram with, the main thing they need from an online coach is accountability. Because let's be honest, you feel abandoned when you're just on a PDF document, okay? You will see that document and you've downloaded it, and you might have paid, I don't know, £70 for it, or whatever, and you downloaded it, it's there. Okay, but let's be honest, if nobody's going to be checking in that you're doing it, you've only got yourself. And can we be honest, if we know that someone is waiting for us to show up, how much more likely are we going to get on and carry out that workout, or get on? And it's everything in life. If you know someone is waiting for you to show up and get it done, you are much more likely to do it. Whereas if it's just there and you're meant to be following it, you've had an off day, you're definitely less likely to carry on and get to the gym and do that workout, or go home and get your equipment out and do that quick upper body. Whereas if you know someone is showing up or someone's waiting for you to show up, should I say, then you know that there's more chance of you actually committing and getting it done. And that is a massive one. And that's such an important part of being a coach. And I really do enjoy working with the mums I work with on my app. And having that accountability for them, and sort of pulling them up if they need to be pulled up and say, look, what's going on? Like, you haven't tracked your sort of food today. Like, tell me what's happening. Or you'll see you've missed a workout. Tell me what's going on. Again, it's having that accountability and having that purpose, most definite. So give me a little me in the chat if you feel like accountability is definitely something that you need to ensure you get to your workout goal. I'm sorry if you can hear someone calling mummy, it's because my boys have just gone to bed and they're waiting for me to say goodnight. So yeah, drop a me in the comments if you feel like someone holding you accountable is much more likely to make you follow that workout plan. Excellent. Okay, so in a total, obviously what I've recapped as, and let's recap again, a PDF can't adapt to real life, let's be honest. It doesn't fix the real problem for you, unfortunately, because, as we said before, it doesn't understand sort of consistency in mindset and coaching. Okay, you're just following a PDF plan. A PDF document definitely doesn't give you feedback on whether you're doing it right, whether you're progressing and making that great progress towards your goal. 2 seconds, excuse me, I'll have to deal with my little boy in 1 minute. I'm gonna have to wrap up. And life phases change. Accountability is a big one, okay? So a PDF document that you can buy online and just download that you're going to follow is never going to give you any of that. And that's why online coaching is so effective. So if you're feeling like, actually, yeah, I'm totally getting this vibe and I need an online coach, then drop me a DM after this and let's talk about some of the packages that I provide in my Strong Mum method. I really hope you enjoyed the live today. I am going to have to shoot because I've got a little boy calling my name. That's mum life. But yeah, I'm going to try and hop on again next Monday. So join me. Okay, thanks.